ECB listening? Do you think they're going to heed your call and launch QE?
Well, they have to be very vigilant because in spite of the welcome cut in the interest rate, there is a lot of fragility in the financial system of the euro area. And now that we're moving towards stress tests and asset quality reviews, and so the financial system will be repaired, there is also a risk that deflation may be more relevant than we thought. So they should be ready to do whatever is needed to avoid that.
And do you think they are ready? Do you think I look at comments from Executive Board member Peter Pret this morning. There is no risk of deflation in the Eurozone, he says. How worrying is that for you when you hear things like that?
Well, there is no risk, but the possibility cannot be ruled out. And so at least this is our view. And as far as the ECB being ready, I take it as a yes, because in the past they have been prepared to introduce important changes in the way they deal with monetary policy. So I hope they continue being creative and effective.
And to what extent have you discussed the size of asset purchases were the ECB to carry something like this out? What scale are we looking at here?
Well, it's difficult to say at this stage. What I'm thinking about is new instruments that would guide scale and dimension, but especially guide expectations. This is the key point about fighting deflation.
You've lowered the global growth forecast mainly because of the emerging market weakness. Of course, a lot of that is down to capital outflows, down to the Fed. When's the taper going to happen, and how late do you think it is?
Well, it's more difficult to answer that question today than it was a few months back, because the U.S. economy is growing, but maybe we may be seeing signs of weakness and uncertainty going forward. So it's going to be a tough call for the new chairman of the Fed, Janet Yellen.
But do you think up until now they have been, given what we know about the U.S. economy, they've been making the right call?
Well, I think they are right in being prudent and keep the tone expansionary, because the risks of falling back are large. And so, of course, as you go forward, the risks of delaying too much the exit and therefore doing it in a way that may generate shock waves is also high. So it's uncharted territory. But according to our central forecast, they should begin tapering next year and possibly looking at higher rates in 2015.